Hey there! Today we're painting a portrait using a watercolor technique with a gouache-like effect. My medium is a mix of gum arabic with an optional splash of iridescent medium. To get us started, I prepared a color mix guide. Alright, let's begin. I started with a subtle sketch, outlining the eye, nose, and lips. I worked with 5 watercolors: burnt sienna, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, cadmium yellow, and raw sienna plus white. Now, I'll add some medium tones to the nose, my iris, pupil, lower lid. I'll use my burnt umber and raw sienna mix. I like to dip my brush in the color I need from my mix, then I test it on a paper scrap, and only then I apply it to the painting. I also like to change my water container constantly, so my colors don't look dirty. I'll use burnt umber and raw sienna mix. Then keep outlining the hair and the medium tone of the eyebrows. Then I'll use burnt sienna and the cadmium yellow base that I mixed in with white, so I can layer on lighter tones and more opaquely than we usually would. I'm working on mixed media paper, by the way, because it's what I have available. It can handle the water without buckling too much. Even though it's not as good as watercolor paper, I believe the best supplies are the ones you can use right now to get started. I'll also add some highlights to my eye features. Then I'll continue working around the circular part of the top of the nose. Next, I'll block in the teeth with white watercolor directly from the tube and very little water, so the dense pigment can cover up more like gouache or acrylic would do. After that, I'll go in and carefully detail the lips. Then, I'll add highlights to the nose. Then, I'll go ahead and keep adding different subtle tones, and I'll work to define those areas of the nose. Now, I'll start using my brush in a way similar to how I would use a pencil. I'll try to create movement with both the pigment and lines, as I would to give it a drawing-like flair. I'll add raw sienna and cadmium red to work the lip area. I'll use burnt sienna and the cadmium yellow base that I mixed in with white. I'll continue refining around the eyebrows. I'll also keep working the shadow in the different areas of the eye between the eye and the eyebrows. I'll also add some highlights to my eye features, followed by the cadmium red plus cadmium yellow tones. Adding iridescent medium to gum arabic while using watercolors creates pearlescent effects and adds a gentle sheen to your paintings. I'll start using my brush in a way similar to how I would use a pencil. Then, I'll add more shadow to the lashes and extend them. Finally, I'll add my finishing touches with burnt umber, and there we go. Thank you for watching.